Hello friends. By now, we all know that I love books. But what I haven't shared with you yet is that I have another obsession. Bags. Purses are a big category for me, but I've always had a partiality towards backpacks. I just feel like backpacks are the way to go in so many situations. Going to Costco, I need to be hands-free so you can lift up those giant-sized groceries. Backpack. Traveling? Backpack. Working at the library? Backpack. Going to the farmer's market? Backpack. What I'm going to be showing you today is my core collection of 3 backpacks.
And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them.
So I'm not entirely sure what the intention of this video is. It's partially a backpack collection video, partly a what's in my backpack Bookish edition video. I hope you find something interesting and helpful in this video, whether it's the backpacks themselves or the contents that you find the most entertaining. If you enjoy these types of videos, please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future book rants, rambles, or recommendations, or backpack videos. So without further ado, let's get into the backpacks. This is the SwissGear Weekend Getaway Backpack, or something like that. I'm gonna tell you the story of this backpack. I just feel like it's fate that I have this backpack. So I first spotted this little friend in Target. I wanna say sometime in 2020 when traveling was absolutely not happening. It was the first time that I saw a backpack that opened like a suitcase, and I was just mind blown. Like, I had never seen that before, which I don't know where I've been, because upon going on the internet after, I found that these backpacks have actually been around for a very long time, and there's really nothing revolutionary about a backpack that opens clamshell style, but I was just mind blown. I had just never encountered a backpack like it, and I felt like I needed to have it. But I was trying to be practical, so I didn't buy it that day, because I mean, in all honesty, it was 2020. We weren't going anywhere. I wasn't even leaving the house. So I had no need for a new backpack. As much as I wanted it, I really just had no reason to buy it unless I was going to use it to carry my laundry from the bedroom to the laundry room. So fast forward about a year, it's now summer of 2021, and things are kind of opening up, and we're really itching to go somewhere, but we still had no actual plans. But just the thought that we could possibly make plans at some point in the future was enough for me. It was time to shop for new bags. And I remembered this bag. A year later, I was still thinking about it. Like, I had been thinking about it all year, but I couldn't justify it up until this point. It's now like July of 2021. And so I went on Amazon, and I'm a very careful shopper. I looked at what felt like every backpack on Amazon that was within this price range, which is a really reasonable price range. I think I ended up getting it for $49.99. I saw it at Target originally, and it was about $65. And I think it's still available now for around $65. So it's a really reasonable price point. But despite that, I just wanted to make sure I was making the best possible decision. And just after all of that research, I came back to this original bag, and I decided this is the one that I wanted to buy. So I ordered it, and it came, and it sat on my couch where I admired it for about a month. Then, one day in early August, we decided we were going to Seattle. Tomorrow. It's Thursday night. We leave on Friday night. And that was the start to the kind of wild end to the year. And that was the moment that I thought, it's fate that I bought this backpack, because I bought it not knowing exactly what I was going to do with it, where we were going, and I just happened to have it exactly when we decided to plan a spontaneous trip. And so now I don't question my shopping decision-making skills. Okay, so enough with the theatrics and story time. Let's talk about the backpack. So this backpack has a 24-liter capacity, which is, for me, a great all-in-one size. It's big enough to carry everything that you would need on a day-to-day basis for like just a day out of the house, and it's also great for a personal item for traveling, but it's not so big that you feel like a backpacker wearing it and you feel like you kind of look ridiculous. It's a perfect size, at least for me. So this is the backpack that I would usually use if I just want to get out of the house, go and do some work at the library, you know, just something like that. It has a nice laptop compartment that I'll show you in a bit. So it's just a really good all-around backpack. So in this backpack, I'm going to be showing you what I have in a typical, I would call it workaway loadout. So these are all of the things that I would take if I just want to get out of the house, go and work at the library for a couple of hours, but I'm quite sure that I'm just going to go and do some work and come home, and there aren't going to be really any surprises throughout the day. So I'm going to show you around the bag so you can get a feel for the layout, and I'll be showing you what I keep in all of these little compartments because there are lots of them, and I love that. So first thing you can see, obviously, my water bottle. Can't go anywhere without a water bottle. There's this nice little top compartment here. It's fleece lined, so you can keep more delicate items, like if you have sunglasses, or sometimes I'll just throw my phone in here. And then we have just this front compartment. I'll keep a mask. Sometimes I still need those. And a hand sanitizer, because even if you don't need the mask, you definitely need the hand sanitizer. There's also this little side pocket. Sometimes I'm not sure what to put in here, but it's a pocket and I like extra pockets. So also, while we're back here, this is the laptop compartment. It opens on the side and there's a really nice spacious compartment in there. Right now, I just have a legal pad in there because sometimes I like to write things down, but ordinarily my laptop would be in the side compartment. Opening up the main section, most of the time I wouldn't open it flat if I'm like in public at the library, just because I feel like it can be a little bit awkward. So what I do is I just open it from the top, and it can be used as just a regular top loading backpack, so you don't have to like completely spread it out. So in the front section, I would usually carry 2 or 3 books. Right now I'm reading and working on a video about this series. It's the Tita Rosie's Kitchen Mystery series. So I have all 3 of these books, but usually I wouldn't carry around 3 books. I would carry around the one that I'm reading. Also in the main compartment, I have just my whole purse. A lot of times I don't want to transfer out of my purse just to, you know, move into a backpack only to have to go back to the purse after. So I just stick my whole purse in there. The backpack has plenty of space for it. And I always have a sweater because I get cold. Some sticky notes, got some assorted pens and a highlighter and a Sharpie. You never know when you need a Sharpie. They're so useful. And the last thing in here is my tech pouch. This has, let's see, we'll just go through it. So I have my laptop charger, a lightning cable. This is a USB-C charger. It charges a lot of things. A USB adapter. A flash drive that has an SD card reader, a power bank, and a pair of obligatory tangled headphones. And I would usually have my AirPods in here too, but I don't know where they are. This bag is just so versatile. It's great for every day. It's great for just carrying things when I need to carry things. And it has also gone on several trips with my husband and I, and it's been great. So if you're looking for just a great kind of basic but not basic backpack, that's a really great price point, and it's very comfortable. Oh, also, it also has this trolley strap, so you can like put it on your luggage. The only thing is that it sits sideways, which I don't know. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I do appreciate that it can set down on your luggage, and so you don't have to carry it. So yeah, that is the SwissGear Weekend Getaway Backpack and how I use it for every day. So the second backpack is this. This is the Peak Gear Foldable Backpack. I got this on Amazon. At the time, it was around $25, I think. But the price changes constantly, and the last time I saw it was around $30, but I would still pay $30 for it. So this is a packable, foldable backpack. It's extremely lightweight, but it's made out of this like ripstop nylon, so it's very durable. I carried this all around Thailand last month, and I threw all of my little purchases in there, and it was very comfortable, and it was great. This is just a good all-around kind of emergency backpack. It's lightweight, so I probably wouldn't use it for everyday carry, but it's just handy to have just as an extra if you need it. You can throw it in your car or in another bag. And if you ever just need a little bit extra capacity, you can just whip this out. And it's just like an instant little baby backpack. It's not huge, but it's not small either. It's kind of just like a basic school size backpack. It's not too big, not too small, but it carries everything really that you'd want to carry. I know it just looks like a basic black backpack. What could be so interesting about it? But what is interesting about it is that it folds up into itself. It is a packable backpack. Here, I'll do it. It folds up into itself in this little pouch, and then so when you have it, when you're using it as a backpack, you can actually flip this pouch inside out and use it as just like a little inside compartment that's zippable, so you can like put small valuables there. When you want to fold up the backpack, you just flip the pouch inside out like so, and you fold it up into the pouch, and it's very easy. I saw a review with someone saying that she couldn't get it back into the pouch. I don't know how that's possible. It's very easy. It fits well. It fits comfortably. You don't have to like shove in. It's not really that hard. You just have a little front pocket here, nice and roomy. And then on the inside, there's like a slip pocket on the back, so you can separate small things there. You have your inside zipper compartment and two exterior water bottle pockets on the side. So yeah, I mean, it's a very basic backpack, but it's so useful when you just need a basic backpack. So this is the kind of backpack that I would carry if like my husband and I are just gonna go gallivanting on the bus and we don't know what we're gonna get into. So I wanna be carrying a little bit more than a purse, but I also don't wanna be carrying like a full-on backpack just to walk around my own city. So yeah, this is another one that I was stalking on Amazon for a very long time, and I finally, right before we were going on our last trip, I decided to buy it. And I'm really glad I did. This is one that I think if it ever breaks, I'll probably buy another one, because it's like, it's super lightweight, but it's also seems like such good quality, because there are a lot of cheaper packable backpacks on Amazon, but a lot of them just look like they're like glorified garbage bags. They look so thin and so just trash baggy. This is not trash baggy at all. It feels pretty thick. It's thin but thick. And yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. I think it looks clean and basic, and I really love it. It's just a great, little emergency backpack, and I'm super glad I bought it. This is my baby. This backpack is my new travel backpack. It is the Air Travel Pack 3 Small. So I got this backpack after I had been using the SwissGear for a while, but like we needed another travel backpack between the two of us. And so I really wanted to get something that was just gonna be, for one thing, durable, but I just had such a specific layout in mind in what I wanted in like a personal item backpack. And I really just wanted to get the perfect backpack for me. Like the last time I searched every backpack on Amazon, this time I expanded my search. So I was looking at pretty much every backpack on YouTube. I also expanded my budget. I wasn't opposed to spending a little bit more because I was really looking for something specific. So this backpack was a little bit of an investment. It wasn't too bad. It was about $230. I think it was $229. And I just got the basic fabric. There was an upgraded version that I didn't feel like getting. This backpack is made out of 1680D ballistic nylon. I didn't know what that was either before I ordered it before I started looking into it. But I mean, this thing is like a tank. It's like bulletproof. The unfortunate part of that is it's a bit heavy. I think it's like 3.9 pounds, which is pretty heavy for a backpack. But it just has so many features and it's so well built. And I just think it looks so clean and cool, and I just love it. So I ordered it and it came in, and I like was modeling it for my husband because I was like, look at me in my backpack. And his response was, you look like you're carrying a house. And I was like, But then a couple of days later, I was like pretty much still wearing the backpack. And I think I was talking to my dad on FaceTime, and I was like, look at my backpack. And he said, the backpack looks too big for you. And I'm like, I'm gonna prove you two wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I can't prove them wrong that my backpack is too big. So yeah, maybe it looks a little bit house-like on me, but it's not so big that it attracts attention. I'm 5 feet tall and I'm small. So far, this backpack has flown on several major airlines: Hawaiian, Southwest, Korean, Thai Airways, and not a single gate agent or flight attendant looked twice at the bag or gave me a hard time about it. And it did fit under the seat in front of me. If it was super, super packed, I think maybe it would have been a little bit of a tight fit, but just kind of a normal pack, like I had it pretty full, but not like exploding. It fit well. So, I mean, that's one question I had when I was shopping for this bag. I needed it to be able to fit as a personal item, and it does. There are a lot of better reviews for this backpack online than I can give you, but so I'm just here fawning over it because I love it so much. So this is like my, I don't know where the day is gonna take me kind of backpack if I was using it around town. But for the most part, it's a travel backpack. In this backpack, I would carry all of the things that I mentioned previously, plus a few extras. Some of these things may seem a little bit weird, but like I said, this is the I don't know where the day is gonna take me kind of packing list, and I can be a pretty notorious overpacker. I am like one of those what if there's an apocalypse kind of packers. So there may be some items that you see in here that you think are ridiculous, but no need to laugh at me. Actually, you can laugh, just don't tell me in the comments. I've got an extra pair of socks in case my feet are extra cold or my socks get wet. You know, I've got some snacks. I probably have more snacks than this, but this is just what I happen to have right now. An umbrella. I like to drink teas and coffees, and sometimes, you know, just drinking water gets kind of boring. So I have a couple of these, like this is just an instant coffee packet, and some just kind of random teas. And sometimes, even if I don't have hot water, I'll just throw these in my water bottle and it'll just flavor the water a little bit. So it just adds a little bit of variety in my life. This is a packable towel set. It's a microfiber sandless towel. I've never actually used this, but I mean, it's good for if you like need an emergency blanket, or if you are going to go to the beach and you want to sit on something, or if it rains and you get wet. I don't know. I mean, just like, I bought this for a trip, didn't use it on the trip. So now I'll just carry it around so I can find a use for it. But I've seen other people like carrying around packable towels, so that's where I got the idea. So it can't be that weird. This is my emergency beauty bag. This has everything that I would need in it for pretty much any beauty emergency. Hair ties, some Tylenol, tweezers, and I can also do a full face of makeup out of this bag. I'm not going to go through the contents of this bag right now because I am planning to do a packing video for a trip that I have coming up. And for that, I think I am just gonna grab this bag and throw it in my suitcase. It's gonna be a little bit of a lightweight trip, so I will go through the contents of this bag in that video. Finally, this is the item that you probably will laugh at. This is an acrylic laptop riser. I got it on Amazon. This actually fits perfectly in the main compartment of the backpack. Like, I put it upside down and it just lies flat in there, and I can put all of the other items in. And so basically what this is for is if I'm going to be working somewhere for an extended period of time, I tend to like get shoulder pain if I am hunched over my laptop. So I can fit this in my giant backpack and set my laptop on top of it, and then I'll bring my separate keyboard and mouse, and I have like a really ergonomic, comfortable work setup on the go. So I think that's about everything. So now you've seen my little backpack capsule. I don't think that's a thing. I think a truly committed minimalist wouldn't even have a backpack capsule. They'd have one backpack. There was a time when I really wanted to be a minimalist. I still try to not have excessive stuff, but I like having options. I like having the right tool for a specific situation. I just feel like having the right tools makes life better. Just to satisfy my own curiosity, and so I can make content that you all want to see, please tell me in the comments what about this video was the most interesting to you. Were you here to see the backpacks themselves, or were you here to see like the what's in my bag video contents? Personally, I love both types of videos. I know a lot of people enjoy what's in my bag videos. Probably less people enjoy videos specifically about backpacks, but I do. I subscribe to backpack channels and I watch them all the time. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more book and slow lifestyle videos. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had afforded